A summer storm nearly 72 years ago became a defining moment for two brothers. Now the tree that sheltered them is being honored as part of Aurora's history.
And our next storytellers, 9 News' Victoria Perez tells us how one tree left a legacy bigger than its roots.
Some places never really leave you. For Dr. Robert Pyle, that place is along the Highline Canal in Del Mar Park.
That tree and this ditch became the icons, the centerpieces of my life, really.
Dr. Pyle is a renowned biologist and writer. Long before he made a career out of studying nature, he and his brother Tom grew up here.
We're standing in my old stomping grounds when I was a 10-year-old kid.
The Pyle brothers spent their days exploring the canal.
But where we're actually standing, that's where what we call the hollow tree was.
And in July 1954, the tree offered more than shade. It was the brothers' only shelter.
We were right over there, if I remember right, heading out back over that way when it just opened up. And it felt like somebody just dumped a dump truck load of ice on top of us.
What happened here left a lasting mark on Dr. Pyle.
Now, I'm a naturalist and a writer. Butterflies have been a specialty of mine. I've written a lot about butterflies. But the Highline Canal became my birthplace as a naturalist.
He preserved the story in a book called The Thunder Tree.
So the book is really not a memoir of myself and my youth as much as it's a memoir of this particular place.
The tree was recognized as an Aurora Cultural Heritage Site in 2024, 7 decades after saving the brothers' lives.
The significance of this tree has ties, to his story, to the history of Aurora and the Highline.
The new historical marker will help preserve its story.
And I think what you see today with all the people who were touched by reading the book and knowing Dr. Pyle and maybe had inspired them to become conservationists and naturalists.
The original tree may be gone, but its story found a permanent home in Aurora's history.
Everybody has their memories and everything, but this gave me and Bobby a chance to be able to share it.
Thank you so much.
In Aurora, Victoria Perez, 9 News.
Now, we're going to go into some...
The permanent historical marker is still being finalized. It's expected to be installed in Del Mar Park by the end of the year.